Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be playing Batman Arkham Knight. So stay tuned and let's see how Batman explores the islands around Gotham City. So in this playthrough we will be finishing people who are not obeying, or rather disobeying, the PKP law under current RMO and MCO. So we treat them as hooligans and also scoundrels of Gotham City. And since Batman is a hero of justice, he will be fighting them and forcing them to not ever go out again. So let's continue with our mission to monitor the Gotham cities during this PKP, RMO and MCO. So we'll start off from Gotham City Police Department. So this is GCPD building, the holding cells where they put all the prisoners and also all the bad guys. Let's talk to Officer Jeeves.
Scarecrow thinks I'm asking you to take away our hope. No way. You just showed us why we shouldn't give up.
Exactly.
I don't know what to say, Batman. That's big news. I guess now we know where the money for the car comes from.
Exactly, man. I'm Bruce Wayne. So, spoiler alert, they have all known that Bruce Wayne is Batman. So Batman's identity has been compromised at this stage. And this is our new sexy Batmobile. And I'm telling you, this is the best design that I've seen so far of all the Batmobiles that exist in the cartoons, films, movies, and other games as well. I mean, just listen to the engine sound, right? Am I right? Okay, so this is Gotham City, everyone. So as you can see, this vehicle is high in terms of durability, could withstand a bomb explosion. I'm telling you, this is a tank right here, literally. I mean, like literally. Aha! We found our escapees. More to go. Another car. Not obeying the PKP and RMO. Down you go. The police department is our friend, so we're not gonna touch them. But these guys right here, let's change to our folding tank. Like, destroy all these people who disobey PKP. That is exactly why I said that Batmobile in this game is literally a tank. Sorry, not a tank, but a tank. Like tank. So I'm just going to do an aerial view of the city and see what kind of people are still outside these days. So Batman can fly above the entire Gotham City and all its islands around it. So let us see what kind of view we can see from upstairs. So we might go to some of the famous tourist spots around Gotham Islands. For example, there's a tower that I want you guys to see. The famous tower that has made Wayne's family quite successful and rich. I think that's it. The one with the green lights over there. So Batman's level of maneuverability in this game is really ridiculously awesome. Yep, that's the Wayne Tower, owned by Bruce Wayne and the Wayne family. So this is Batman's office. As you can see, this was the aftermath of his quarrel with one of the bad guys. Can't remember which one. That's the Wayne family's portrait. His father, Thomas Wayne, and his mother, Martha Wayne. And this guy is rich. See that statue over there? Previously, in our previous mission, we were able to turn this entire room into Batman's own hideout. Not sure if we can do that still. Let's try. I mean, how cool is that? So like, these are the gadget packs, and these are the suit pack that Batman wears. Oh, we still can open them. I thought that was for mission only. So Wayne is for progress, technology, and innovation. As you guys might have guessed. See, that's the thing about being a millionaire. You can literally do anything. Alright, main balcony then. You know, maybe we should keep this back the way it was, because we don't want people to find that out accidentally. Tell me that's not cool. So I've like cleared almost all the missions except for the regular missions in this game. And as you can see, I don't know if you agree with my point of view, but Gotham City is ridiculously aesthetic. So beautiful, right? Although you only have the night cycle in this game, there's no day cycle. Still, it's a beautiful sight to see. Artistic, almost angelic, you know. Alright, so right now let's discover Batman's utility belts and all his tags and gadgets. So first off, we have Batclaw. So what does Batclaw do? Basically, Batclaw can pull bad guys towards Batman. Let's try on these guys. Something like that. Second gadget. Let's try Batarang. So this is the Batarang. You can throw Batarang like a normal boomerang, except that it's made for Batman, so that's Batarang. And Bruce Wayne, as you all know, is pretty good when it comes to close combat fight. Let's find other people to test our next gadget on. So you've seen the Batarang, you've seen the Batclaw, you can pull people with ropes. Next we have the explosive gel. So for example, it explodes. There's another way to use explosive gel as well in this game. This is like one of them. So that's Bruce Wayne for you guys. Next gadget is I think number 4 is remote electrical charge. Something like that. You get the gist. You can fire an electrical shot towards enemies, buildings and gadgets and stuff. But it won't do the KO damage, so we have to take care of this guys manually as usual. As you may have guessed, remote electrical charge can be aimed not pretty far off. The electrical charge can be aimed and shot at your target, for example like that. I don't know what that is. Oh, an enemy. Like I said, it won't do the KO damage. Probably it's time for us to revisit explosive gel, duo trap, and explode. Definitely. Yeah. So to those of you who missed that, simply hold the gadget in place, the explosive gel, and go near a surface that you want it to be planted on. Let's say this roadside right here. After the bat shape has been made, you can remotely detonate it from far as such. Hence the remote detonator for the explosive gel. You can also use it on surfaces like walls, like this one.
I will press the detonation switch right now. Fine, have it your way.
Strike with this one. So if the wall is breakable in the game, not all walls are breakable. It will break right after the detonation like this. Alright? Take that. Siapa suruh keluar rumah masuk PKP? Padan ke? Alright, so next let's explore our next gadget in our list. So the gadget that I'm talking about is Freeze Blast. This is a special gadget from Mr. Freeze, one of the villains in Batman's game. So as you can see, the enemy was put frozen in its place when you use a Freeze Blast. There are two types of Freeze Blast in this game. One where you could hold only an enemy frozen frozen in its place for like 10 seconds. Another one where the collective enemy could be frozen at a time. So like you could freeze a few of these bad guys together. Let's try maybe going up this pole right here and use our freeze blast. Cluster freeze grenade here. Yeah, 2 people got frozen there. And you can finish them. So freeze blast is pretty much useful if you are facing like a wide race of enemy. The disruptor is probably not gonna be demonstrated in this playthrough because it requires you to hack a gadget that has a microchip in it. This is my favorite, remote control batarang. So for this purpose, let's go to a high point in this city. Let's look for the highest point possible so that it would be majestic when we finally manage to do it. Right now I think it's Wade's Tower, but that's a little boring. So let's go to this Union Station instead. The Grand Avenue Station, where the railway of Gotham City is located. Basically macam stesen kereta api lah ni. Facing the moon, doing the Dark Knight pose. Let's do it here. Right, so remote control batarang, as opposed to normal batarangs, can be controlled and has a wide variety of functions. So for example, if I throw it this way, I can speed it up, I can slow it down, and I can turn it back to where we originally threw it. So as you can see, back to Batman's hand, and it has a lot of functions that I cannot demonstrate right now, but probably just, you know, some aerial function that I can show. So for example, let's say you are inside a building, right, and around the corner of this wall you want to see if there's an enemy or if there's a bunch of enemies or not. So simply use the remote control batarang. Instead of taking them down, you're going to like do a recon of what the area looks like. As you can see, I'm looking around the tower, pausing at the right time just to see what's around. You can also see what's underneath the tower and go through like an entire building without being found out. I'm not sure how these people are blind to this awesome tech, but yeah. You can even do an aerial view or bird's eye view of your current standings. Where's Batman? Is he still there? Oh, he's here. Alright. So, the final and the last gadget for today. So, let's go to line launcher. So, basically what line launcher does is it extends a rope in between two surfaces that you can attach the gadget to. So, for example, let's say I want to use it in between these two buildings, right? Maybe you have to fight these guys first. Let's do a combination of gadget fight and normal combat fight. Down they go. So for our demonstration, let's go in between these two buildings. So let's say I want to go from this building right here to that building over there, that one. So all I need to do is press the button for line launcher. If you see a no entry sign like this, that means it can't be done because perhaps the distance is too great to cover. And this icon right here means that it can be done. Over, thank you. So as you can see, there are lots of surfaces that you can attach yourself to. I mean, attach and latch the ropes. So let's say if I do this and fire the launcher is left. In between, I can wire walk like this. So let's say I want to take down the enemy down there. All I need to do is like drop from this line launcher. As such, you know. Line launcher can also be used mid-air, but I'm not just good enough with the combo to time my move right. We're going to do an aerial takedown of these guys. Guys. Man, there are lots of them. Finally, let's do the best trick in this game. Did you know that you can call your Batmobile anytime and anywhere? I mean, not inside the water, of course, but the best combo takedown or the best way to call your Batmobile is by doing the trick that I'm about to show you in this playthrough. So let's go to a high point like this one. So if you take a look at the controls of this game, there's a button that has been assigned to call Batmobile on land. Keyboard controls. So E is the button to call Batmobile. So let's try that out. But this time we are going to call it as part of a combo move. Like we are about to land and the Batmobile comes and we immediately goes inside it. So I think we can pull this off. Alright, let's go. 1, 2, down, go. So you must land on a road in order for this to happen. Yeah, that's our Batmobile combo, guys. And after this, we are going to like do a mission where we can fight other tanks with our current Batmobile tank weapon combo. So let's check out the map. I'm sure there's a mission for that one, just not sure where. the vehicle mission where you can take down a bunch of tanks. I think it's somewhere around here. Is it this one? Yeah, I think this is the one. So let's put a marker there. And let our GPS do the talking. Batman, it's the other way.
Don't worry, he ain't catching us!
Remember, Batman, some of my riddles are death traps. Elegant, beautiful, and machines nice death traps.
You don't have to like worry if you are not a good driver, because Batmobile allows you to, you know, go through anything because it's a tank. So let's start this challenge off.
Simulation activated.
So the line of fire there is line of fire for the tank. To evade at the right time and being at the right place. Otherwise, your Batmobile is gonna be detonated pretty much immediately. As you can see, I've suffered quite a terrible damage here. The line of sight kinda gives you the location of the tanks around you. So you need to avoid the line of sight while destroying them. Sorry, not line of sight, line of fire. How many more? Oh, 2 out of 3 stars. Not bad, right? So let's continue our journey around Gotham City. Next we're going to find a tunnel to do a trick with our Batmobile that only Batmobiles can do. That's a tunnel, but we need to find a circular round tube tunnel in order for this trick to really happen and make sense. That side is going back above ground. We're going underground, so maybe this one. Perhaps down here. I can see one here. Circular tube tunnel, here we go. Okay, so in this trick, we're going to position Batmobile in ready position. I think you guys probably can imagine or predict what I'm about to do. It's actually this. Pretty cool, right? Man, let's do that again. Full circle, yo. can be launched on air through his mighty vehicle like this. Gaining speed and momentum from his own car. So that's all for our Batman gameplay. I hope you guys enjoy it, and subscribe for more content and more gameplay in this RMO and MCO. Stay tuned and stay safe, guys.